COVID-19 cases in the province are continuing to rise, alarming health officials with Christmas just weeks away. While there's hopeful news on the vaccine front, it looks like one won't arrive in Canada until at least March 2021. Other parts of the world, like the United States, however, could start rolling out vaccine distribution within weeks, a perfect Christmas present for Americans who are continuing to break daily coronavirus case records.
We are in a critical new phase in our efforts to stop the spread of COVID-19 with the recent news about the Pfizer, Moderna, and now the AstraZeneca vaccines. The COVID-19 vaccines represent a light at the end of the tunnel and a way out of the pandemic. As we continue to build on the work we've been doing to prepare for the largest logistical undertaking in the province's history, it is imperative that the federal government lay out its plan to allocate COVID-19 vaccines across the country.
In Ontario today, the province broke another new daily record with 1,855 new cases reported. It comes after lockdowns were implemented in parts of the province again, like Toronto, Peel and Windsor, where over 70% of the new cases are being reported. While it's bad news as we try to bend the curve, Ontario also broke a record in testing, with over 58,000 lab tests processed. As Canada awaits the arrival of a future vaccine, today Ontario has released new alarming modeling which shows the province could report up to 9,000 new cases of COVID-19 each day by the end of the year. It's a worst-case scenario which would overload the province's healthcare system and overcrowd hospitals. The current growth rate is at 0.45% a day, but that number is increasing. Modeling shows if it reaches 1% a day, that will lead to 2,000 new cases every day. A growth rate of 3% would lead to 4,000 new cases a day, and a growth rate of 5% would lead to 9,000 cases a day. Ontario's Premier Doug Ford says he's concerned.
Well, I'm concerned. I'm still concerned. Concerned that the numbers are going to continue rising. We can't let our guard down for a second. We have to be vigilant, and we have to really focus on the areas that we see the outbreaks, be it in Peel and Toronto and York. We have to knuckle down and get through this. It's absolutely critical.
While cases in the province climb, Ottawa is continuing to bend the curve. 55 new cases of the virus were reported in the city on Friday, with only 24 new cases the day before on Thursday. Outbreaks in the city are also down, but at one high school in the city's West End, it's causing some concern for parents. 16 students and a teacher at Omar Delorier French Public High School on Chesterton Drive have contracted the virus. Parents say classes are overcrowded and not enough safety precautions are in place. The Premier says all of this could be avoided once vaccine distribution starts, but adds he's getting concerned. The federal government is still finalizing a deal, and there is no clear answer as to when the vaccines will start to roll out and how many there will be.
Well, I think not just myself, talking to the other premiers, we have a lot of questions to ask. When are we getting it? What are we getting? Because there's different vaccines. And, how much are we getting? 3 simple questions that we need answers for.
Now tonight, premiers from all across Canada will be on a conference call with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, going over a range of issues, primarily focusing around the COVID-19 global health pandemic. Now, Premier Doug Ford said he plans to ask the Premier about a vaccine rollout and how and when that will be taking place. Charlie Cenac, TVYN News, Ottawa.